Welcome to Elin video series. My name is Nick and I'll be your guide for this journey. In this lesson, we're going to talk about task delegation and working with your friends in our app here. Okay, so generally speaking, tasks that are too difficult to handle for an individual require a team of people. Okay, and that's why we have Elin, and that's why it's great. Today we're going to explore the possibilities of working with your partners, your colleagues, with anybody you want to work for, basically. Okay, so if you and your friend, let's say download Ellen, you want to work on a project together, well then look no further because Ellen is a perfect place for that. It allows you to work with as many people as you want on a project, and basically you all have a real-time insight into what's happening. Okay, and on top of that, there are some other possibilities that you'll soon see and learn, and I'd be very happy to show you all this. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we have our vacation 2023 project here. I'd say you're quite well acquainted with that so far. And here's the interface. Everything's right here. So let's click this sharing button right here. What happens? Well, we have a pop-up window. It says share list. I'll close it and open it one more time. Sharing, here it is. And this little interface here allows me to do certain things. Okay, so you've guessed it. This is a place where I can add users to my document. Okay, and so the way you do that is very simple. I have this entry bar here where I can enter someone's email or username, and next to that I have the kind of drop down menu where I can choose what kind of role or what kind of rights and abilities I want to give them into this document. And then right under that, I have the list of users. Okay, so this is just me here. I'm the only person that's currently having access to the document. So let's just say that I want to add, I want to invite a friend to my vacation. Okay, and so how do I do that? Well, it's very simple. There are two things that we need to pay attention to basically. I can add a user that already has an Ellen account, so I can add them by their username or their email, or I can invite a new user who doesn't have Ellen yet, and I can send them out an invitation to register. Okay, all right, it's Igor 3. That's why I wasn't showing him. So I'm gonna invite my friend here, Igor 3 underline Evdakov. And so this is his username. I can basically click viewer if I want him to be able to only see the document's contents. Okay. That way he won't be able to make any edits. He'll be able to see the document. Then I can give him the editor rights, which means that he will actively be able to make changes to the document. And then we have the admin role here, which will give him full rights to making whatever changes he wants to the document. Okay, so I can just, let's say, add him to be the editor, and I can just send him out the invitation, right? So what's going to happen is he's going to get the rights for that. Or, for example, I want to add someone new. So it's going to be test new user at gmail.com, for example. Okay, so what I can do here is I can invite this user, and this is what happens. Okay, so I've invited this person that doesn't have an account. Okay, didn't show up in the drop down menu, and that's what happens. Okay, now we've sent out an invitation to test new user to join Ellen. And on top of that, I also have this opportunity here to kind of copy the link by clicking this button, and I can send them this link to their messenger, WhatsApp, anywhere. Or I can just cancel the invitation. That's what happens. Okay, so it's super cool the way it is. So let's say that I want to, okay, for example, let me bring my friend here, Milan. I'm going to invite him as the editor, and this is what's going to happen. He becomes the user of this document. I have two people right here, including me. And then, okay, let me close this. So what's going to happen right now is um, he's going to be able to find this document in his list of documents once I've added him. And as the editor, he'll also be able to make changes to the document and see what's happening, okay? We'll be able to work on these tasks together. And let's say that, well, I'm interested in hearing what kind of things he'd like to do on the vacation, right? So what I can do is I can press the add button and look what happens. I can delegate this task to one of us or to anybody who's part of the document, okay? And so you can see here that there's his tag basically. And it means that this task is delegated to him, okay? So it's super cool. And it's very interesting how this works, because if we're dealing with some complex, large-scale projects, and there are multiple people working on them, normally it would be quite difficult to do this if we didn't have the option of delegating this task. But with the option to just kind of tag people and delegate particular tasks to them, we're overcoming this obstacle, okay? So normally, well, you know this already, but I'll just mention it in any case. If I delegate a main task with subtasks to a user, it means that that user is automatically responsible for all the subtasks that are under the main task here, okay? So this is it. Now my friend Miljan and I can work together on this document, and it's awesome, basically. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.